What's good, YouTube? This is Stormybman out here broadcasting for a short moment this Saturday morning, March 9th, 2019. Thought I'd just jump on to do a little test run on broadcasting because, believe it or not, I wanted to launch a live last night and I ran into so many difficulties. Nothing seemed to work right. My feed wasn't strong. I wasn't able to get the links out to the people that I wanted to participate with me, and it was just a big old mess. So Stormy B man checked out last night, kind of mad, like a kid that didn't get no dinner, and I'm out here this morning just trying a test run to see how things will go. If there's anybody out there listening, I'd just like to say good morning to you. I hope you're doing well and good spirits. Hope you and your family are doing well. And I hope that you are, as I am, excited for a night of boxing, with the Sean Porter Yuga's fight this evening. So that's where I am at the moment, everyone. See where everyone is. Anybody out there? Anybody out there? I realize there's a few other brothers doing their live thing this morning, so I'm not angry if somebody's out there doing something. Everybody got to eat. Let's see, my man Hyphy out there. Good morning to you, World Breaker. What's happening, brother? How are you? Appreciate you, man. I was explaining a moment ago that I tried to do something last night and my hangouts weren't working, my YouTube wasn't working, the feed was like stuttering, and I don't know what was going on, man. So maybe I've been attacked by the powers that be too. Maybe Stormy B man is finally getting a little lifeline out there. So they coming after me too now, I guess. I don't know, man. Yeah, man. I guess this is kind of one of those things. I don't intend to be on here too long, but I need to do it because the more I do it, of course, the more familiar I get with the nuances of how everything runs. But this is not really my forte, getting on here and running the show. I'd rather just be a part of things or sitting back participating. But I do have, the humility to admit where my strengths and my weaknesses are. So yeah. So I was thinking, if there's anything anybody like to chop it up about, I'm open, man. Yeah. Women versus men in equal weight and size boxing matches. What do I think? I think it's ridiculous because I'm old school, man. Bruce Lee as a martial arts instructor in the 60s, before he became a movie star, has simply put something out there that he believed he Bruce Lee believed that Bruce Lee believed that he, like women, there were certain techniques you could teach them to protect themselves, but then at the end of the day, it was more of hit and run away, that kind of thing. When facing a male adversary of equal size, and I don't care what nobody says, the strength is never going to be equal. So you can have a woman that's stronger than a man, but that would be definitely within certain genetics and whatnot. But no, I'm not an advocate of that, because the first time a blow is struck and someone is seriously, severely injured, meaning a woman, then it's lights out for that event. So I don't think that. I'm not an advocate of that at all. Abel Mahari, what's up, my brother? How you doing? Now, if it came down world breaker to matching of the wits, I would say women would win probably 88% of the time. Because brothers do some stupid stuff, man. I don't know. When you talk about matching, hands for hands, uh-uh. Then you got the don't rule out that class of brothers that like to put their hands on women, so they give them an excuse and a green light to go do their thing. So no, man, that's not something that I think I would ever like to see take place. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Trying to match the women and the men up together like that. I don't think that nah. I know you're talking about the sport, World Breaker, but I'm just saying, man, it's like it becomes domestic violence when the man had that upper hand. That's what I'm trying to talk. I was trying to make light of it, by adding that in there. But no, I understood what you were saying. But no, by no means do I think, just like in martial arts tournaments and everything, they wouldn't have the girls in there. I mean, the women in there with the men. It's just, you know, I think this whole agenda now where women want to have a world stage of being competitive uh, in all walks of life with men is really absurd, because that's not what the woman was actually put down here on this earth for. Now I'm going into something that some people may have strong feelings about or whatever, but I don't give a damn, because I understand that a woman has her place in our society and men have their place in the society, and both roles and both sides have neglected their responsibilities, which has opened up the avenues for all this other foolishness to be filing in. So, you know, yeah, this equal opportunity stuff, there's there's equal opportunity and ass whooping for everybody, I believe. You know what I mean? And that's life. Life will deal you a, a, a box of sour grapes and lemons. That's just something you have to go through when you live on this earth long enough. You'll find yourself in a position where, oh, that didn't taste so good. In fact, it was outright nasty and out and disgusting. So, but that's life, you know. Yeah, Abel Mahari says it's a complete mismatch. I do believe that myself, man. It's a complete mismatch. I don't think that pitting your wares against someone who is genetically not on par with you is something to be proud of. It's actually an act of shame, you ask me. Yeah, Abel, you're asking is Evander my favorite fighter? Yes, Evander was my favorite fighter. Um, I followed him from the Olympics all the way up to, I want to say, I followed his career shortly up until the point where he defeated Michael Moore and got his revenge against Moore. And then after that, I kind of like started falling off from the sport a little bit. And I understand that he went on to fight other fighters like Chris Bird, James Toney, and he suffered some losses. But I do believe he's another one of our greats that hung around the sport a little too long. I feel like he could have packed it in after a certain amount of victories because his legacy was established and it was assured. But he just gave other people an opportunity to get his name on their record. So it's like that's that old thing about staying too long in the sport, but it's also the thing that made fighters great to get to that plateau to begin with because of challenges, always stepping up to face an adversary and adversity. These guys today don't know anything about that. They'll retire and possibly make the Wussy Hall of Fame for not having contested against quality opposition and guys who could test their metal and things like that. But hey, what can you say, man? The world has changed. I think I heard World Breaker use that term that it's been our society has been pussified. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. All right, World Breaker, I appreciate you, man. Have a great day yourself, and I'll be hitting up with you soon. Yeah, to Abel Mahari and Hyphy. Guys, I was trying to look into possibly sending out some links, but even right now, I've got this aspect of my live working, but right now I can't send any links out. I don't know what's up with that. It's like a block on it or something, but at least I'm able to go out there and put my voice out there this morning. I'll still have to look into things a little further to see what's wrong with my broadcasting. I have no idea. When I go to the when I go to the part where it says you could send a link out, I'm not seeing uh, my invite. It's not in green. It's like it's white. It's not. I'm not able to do anything. Yeah, hyphy, absolutely, man. These guys are not trying to chase any type of greatness. They're out there, just trying to get paydays, and man, they don't mind fighting bums for the paydays at all. It's like these guys. You see how they keep trying to recycle Klitschko for the heavyweights? That man is 40 plus years old, man. He done fought. He was undefeated for 10 years. Then he lost. He lost again. It's like they want to raise up the dead, man. What is that? I cannot believe how they are actually going after these fighters who who are like in the wheelchairs now. It makes absolutely no sense. And it seems like they don't even have any shame about it. You know, they are absolutely fine with fighting guys who are you know past their primes or whatever. Yeah, Muhammad Ali, when he was in his near prime, just before they took his boxing license away from him, was an amazing, amazing athlete. I mean, I can't believe how fast he was, how mobile he was. And we didn't find out he could really take a punch until the second portion of his career when he came back and started facing all those killer punchers. But Muhammad Ali was an amazing, amazing man as far as a fighter. And he was an amazing man outside the ring as well, but just a simply amazing fighter. Hey guys, forgive my dead airspace here. I was actually trying to make some adjustments on my Google Chrome, which might be why I wasn't able to send out my links for the chat. So just give me a moment as I try to get this together. Uh, Hopefully, this will be what was preventing uh, my problem. So let's see. Hmm. Let's see. That didn't do it. Uh, See, my Gmail is locked up. Legendary Top Cats. Salute, brother. How you doing? I'm sorry, fellas. I was in the background trying to clear something out of my cache so I could possibly send links out, but I'm still frozen from sending out the links. I'm gonna have to get someone who's a little more tech savvy to assist me with that. But for right now, I can only do, I can do what we're having right now is me just interacting by voice with you guys and then speaking to who's in the chat. But there's definitely something wrong. There's some kind of blockage where it's not allowing me to send the links out. So, and how you doing, Lost D? Much respect. How you doing this morning, brother? Yeah, I don't know what happened between the last time I was able to run something and this current moment, but there's definitely uh, something that's blocking me from using the connection with the Hangout and the YouTube Live. There's something in between there that's just stopping it. So, what do you guys think that's gonna happen this evening with the Porter and Ugas fight? I did a little short video on my thoughts about it, and I think that Porter is set himself up for a possibility of an upset. Yeah. Uh, Porter is in a situation where, after ducking and everything, people want to see quality fights, man. They don't want to see him running away from the challenges that are Earl Spence and Bud Crawford, man. They want to see the best. So if Ugas upsets him, good. You know, it's like that guy. He should not have run away from Earl Spence. He should have went on and step up and take the challenge to Earl Spence. If you lose, you lose. At least you lost to a better fighter. Why are you trying to run around the block and pick on somebody that you think is lesser fighter? That guy should whoop your butt because you think he's lesser. You know, the old saying, you can run but you can't hide, man. You keep going out there trying not to face life's problems. They're gonna find you at every waking turn. you know, Hype said he hopes that Porter's house gets broken into while the fight is going on. That's hilarious. I don't know why you want the man house to get broke into, man. Huh? That ain't cool. You just want him to get beat in the ring, don't you? That's good enough, you know. Yeah, just get his butt whooped in the ring. That's enough. He don't have to, wish for the man's personal personal belongings and everything get jeopardized. Guys, as I'm holding this, I know there's a lot of dead air, and please forgive me for that, but I'm actually trying to figure out what is going on here with my not being able to get people to come on with me. That's the whole point of having the lives, is to really be able to interact with your audiences and everything, and it's just not working for me. I really hate this. It's like when I try to pull up my Gmail, it says, page not working. So I don't even know what that's all about. Yeah, hypey. How is it that their houses get broken into, man, and they should have the economic means to have the top security that you can get and everything? This is how you know it's all BS, man. It's like, these guys with money and everything, I think that'd be set up just to have some kind of news or to report something. You never hear about their identity being stolen, though, right? Through credit cards and stuff. Never hear about that. Don't have access to their money. Oh, but you can steal stuff out of their house, in Beverly Hills, surrounded by armed security and guard dogs and electric wire fences and everything else. But you can break in there. You can't break into that bank account. It's all an illusion. Yeah, buddy. Sorry about that, fellas. That's a ringtone on the phone. Curtis, if I could really correct this situation, man, I would love to have you had been on here with me, but man, I'm at a loss. Don't know exactly what's wrong. It's really crazy, driving me nuts too. I don't feel complete without being able to do my thing here. Hey, Hypey, you asked was Holyfield fighter, but I guess you was looking at my avatar picture, huh? Just tried to send out a couple more links, and there's still appears to be nothing happening. So I am so sorry for you know not being able to get a hold of anybody and have anybody join me or whatever. So I think at this time I'm gonna shut this down. But man, if I could get somebody to help me clear out what my problem is, I really appreciate it. You know, if anybody want to get a hold of me, I can leave my email in the chat there. You can reach me at Stormy